All right. Back again, and we are back again for another Bison Lounge. And of course, I am your host, Noe, and I'm with the lovable, handsome, but yet very disturbed Manuel.
How's everybody doing today? Good.
How was your week? How was your week?
My week. I don't know, like my best.
Besides breaking hearts like you do.
Too many broken hearts. Mostly my own. But no, actually my week was decent. Can't complain. I mean, I can, but who's going to listen?
Well, they'll listen.
They'll listen.
Of course, they're going to judge you.
Yeah, so
Just like me.
It's better to not say anything. I'm already disturbed enough. Can't get any more disturbed than that.
Well, you got that right.
But yeah, no, my week, it was decent. You know, work.
Nothing but work. Mine was very fucking stressful. This week, I really wasn't on the internet. This position I taken up, I was used to being like left alone and being told what to do, but now I'm doing that, and like it's crazy to lead rookies and I'll tell them what to do and get after them if they're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's stressful.
Yeah.
You would think.
I believe it.
You would think, like, oh, this is going to be easy. Fuck no. Then you got to report to somebody, tell them why they fucked up here and there. Then you got to get after that person.
Yep.
I was like, God damn, you're making me look bad, kid.
Chain of command,
Dude. I'm telling you, man, it's a disturbing thing.
I mean, you're going to yell at that kid, and then that kid's going to yell at somebody else.
And they are kids. That's the thing. They're all young kids.
Wait, they're all young bucks? Like
they're young bucks. They're all starting. So I'm there to lead them and tell them what to do and show them.
Holy shit.
And if anybody is curious, I'm the lead technician, so I was used to turning registers. Now I'm over there doing paperwork. And of course, I help them here and there, but now it's like my box is really untouched now.
Yeah.
It's just a thing to look at.
It's just gaining dust.
But it's all right, though.
Yeah. Well, man, it's what happens. You kind of move up in the world slowly but surely, unless you bust your ass really, 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 really bad. Which then, at that point, like, get a life or something. I don't know, man. Like, fucking do something.
Yeah, I know. My girlfriend was like, you won't get us. You know, behind me, like, bitch, get off me.
Get the fuck
give me nothing for me. So, give me money. You paid me. But besides that, you play anything?
Actually, yeah. I've jumped on Marvel Rivals. I broke and I jumped on it.
You broke it? You said, fuck it, I'm going to join the rest of those peasants?
Yeah, I'm going to join the rest of these sad, fueled by rage people. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty fun, dude. I already found my main character.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
Who's you?
Iron Fist. Yeah, and everybody hates me already.
Yeah, because he's a tank or something?
No. So he's a DPS. But everybody hates him because his skills, everybody says that he needs to get nerfed. Because this dude has triple jump. He has the ability like to meditate, and it gives you your health back and a shield. And then he has another ability where he's just doing a flurry of punches. And of course he has his ult. But what people hate about him is that, well, the way I play him is I am freaking just constantly just going at the back line, at the healers and the buffers and stuff like that, using my little fist. And then when I see that I'm in trouble, triple jump away, meditate, come back like in a couple of seconds and fuck your life up again, dude. Yeah. But that's apparently how Iron Fist is played, and a lot of people hate it. And it's crazy what you find out along the way. I was looking up strategies. Maybe I could find another character. No, fuck y'all, I'm sticking to Iron Fist. But a couple of things I found on the internet, which is crazy, is supposedly Overwatch is in trouble because of this game.
Overwatch?
Yeah.
The shitty one?
Yeah. Well, see, now it's the shitty one, apparently. It's according to a lot of people. Everybody said...
Which you mean Overwatch 2, right? Because there's a 2 now?
Yeah, there's a 2. And a lot of things got fucked up. A lot of things got moved around that a lot of people weren't happy about. And as soon as Marvel Rivals came out, it basically blew it out of the water because it's the same concept, but with superheroes. I mean, who doesn't want to be a superhero? I played Overwatch for a bit back in the day when Overwatch 1 was the main thing.
Who was the main chick on the game with the mixes?
Or, well, the one on the cover was Tracer.
There you go.
Yeah, Tracer was the one on the cover. Like, apparently there was like controversy and stuff with her just because she would like bend over and show her ass. But you know, like nerds.
Who?
Shit, you got me on a bind here.
Say it, Capcom.
No, hell to the fucking no. But yeah, that's how much I paid attention to that game because I don't remember who makes it, and I don't go fuck because according to what I've read is that they're desperate, and this new season that they brought out, they've brought back a bunch of like classic things from the first Overwatch. In the first one it was 6v6. Overwatch 2 is 5v5. Yeah.
I hate
They reduce things like when you're used to, yeah, and so they brought that back. They brought back the 6v6, hoping that people will stop complaining about that. Some of the characters that were like ridiculously nerfed, they kind of let up on them, you know, like, all right, we'll bring them back to what they were. But they're trying to do everything possible for them not to shut down. But apparently, it's not looking too good for them, man.
Well, like I said, I hate when you do that. That reminds me of Marvel vs. Capcom, which is one of my favorite fighting game.
Yeah.
2 and 3, they implemented 3v3.
2 had, yeah.
3v3.
3v3.
Because the first one had 2v2.
2v2.
And then they went to 3v3, 3v3, and then they made the fucking garbage Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And they went back to the 2v2, which was like, what? And I had a shitty roster with less characters than the past 2 games before, and it was like a clusterfuck. That game was horrible. And then they implemented the Power Stones, which was stupid as fuck. I hated that game.
Well, didn't 2 have the Power Stones too? Like, I remember there would be like little jewels on the side of your life bar.
I think you're talking about 1. 1 had jewels, I believe.
Did 1 have jewels?
Yeah, 2 and 3 didn't have none of that bullshit. It was just like, hey, look at these top tier characters and we'll throw them at you.
And they had top tier characters.
They did. They had 3 had an amazing roster.
I know 2, yeah, 3 was an amazing. Like, I actually even tripped out when I saw fucking Frank West and Phoenix Red.
Yeah, Phoenix Red. Yeah, I remember that busted character at first. After a while, no one wanted to play him anymore.
Because he was pretty fucking OP.
Yeah, he was OP.
if you, yeah, exactly. As soon as he hit you with that and he got his special going, holy fuck.
Yeah, he was a busted ass character.
Hang on to your asses.
Yeah, but me, back to the subject, I picked up a game. I've been enjoying it very much. And I call it the Monkey King.
The Monkey King. You're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not. But it's Wukong, Black Myth Wukong. The game's fucking awesome. Like, I really enjoy it. I don't like those type of games either, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne.
Really?
Yeah, no, I never liked any of them.
Well, why? Like, just the gameplay itself, or like the challenge of it?
No, it wasn't the challenge either. It was the art, the characters. It was all of it.
So visuals. Yeah.
I never liked any of them. Like, even Dark Souls, it was like all like knights and shit. Like, right?
Yeah, I am. Well, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, it was knights, and like, I'm not, I'm sure I'm already upset with this. But no, like, Wukong's the shit, dude, with your staff and everything.
Yep.
I mean, you do this leaper move where you sit on top of your staff like a boss and shit. Like, I love that shit. That game is really fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, no.
It's a fun game.
It's good. I liked it. I mean, when I saw... I've been following that game for years because it was announced a long fucking time ago, and it kept on getting pushed back. And then finally we started getting trailers. We started getting gameplay, and stuff like that, sneak peeks, and I was getting excited over here. I'm getting fucking half a chub looking at these trailers, and when I saw release date, this date, it went to a full chub right there. Yeah. Full chub, ready to go. I'm like, when this game comes out, I'm gonna get it. I still haven't. But but yeah, no. Games are getting too expensive,
dude. Speaking of games being too expensive, I'm glad you brought that up because it reminded me. I saw an article, maybe I think a few weeks ago, how I think it was Rockstar who said it because someone asked about, of course, GTA 6.
Of course.
It's a big game coming out. The fan base of GTA is just out there.
Yeah.
And I think someone from Rockstar, don't quote me, because someone said, hey, you fucking wrong. It was Ubisoft or something. I could have sworn it was around those lines. I know I had to deal with Rockstar and GTA 6, but they're saying they're thinking about changing the game prices to 80 to 100.
Yeah, sounds about right. I read that somewhere too. I did. I don't like to read, but yeah. I read that somewhere. Other games are like, for example, Sparking Zero, there's a $150 version of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, for what? So you can get all the characters. Get this. This is where you're gonna get pissed off. What are you used to way back in the day when you had a fighting game or a multiplayer game? How would you get other characters? You unlock them. You can do that in Sparking Zero. Or you can pay $150 so you can get the season thing. And any new character that comes out, it's automatically unlocked. And the characters that you can unlock are already unlocked when you pay $150 fucking dollars. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, but smart for the people that don't want to do that.
I mean, dude, like, it's a Dragon Ball Z game, dude. You're gonna want to play the story to live through the Frieza saga, the Cell saga.
But that's in every Dragon Ball game. They always make you relive.
Yeah, and it's fun. I mean, think about Budokai Tenkaichi. No, or was it just Budokai? Budokai was just from Raditz to Frieza, and it was just story driven. You just watched cutscenes. Budokai 2 had the little game where you roll the dice and move a couple of spaces and look for the Dragon Balls and so on and so forth. Budokai 3, you can fly around the map.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that.
I played Budokai 3, but only the fighting concept. I never played story.
Yeah, no, the story was fun. They made it fun. First one, you just watched cutscenes and so on and so forth, going down the story. But when it came to 2 and 3, and then the Tenkaichi verse and shit like that.
The Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, that was my game.
Good. I remember playing the fuck out of that.
Freaking Super Saiyan 4 Goku fused with Vegeta and shit like that, dude.
What did you get, Gogeta, or was it Vegeta? It was Gogeta, right?
Gogeta's when they fused, and
Vegeta's when they used the earrings.
The earrings, yeah. But, we never got a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. That's what kind of gets me.
What are you talking about?
We never got a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito.
What are you talking about? Yes, we did.
No.
In Dragon Ball GT.
GT, we got Gogeta. We never got a Vegito, a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito.
What are you talking about? And GT, isn't he Super Saiyan 4?
Yeah, but Vegito.
Oh, Vegito.
Yeah. I was looking at you like, am I going to have to pick up a dumbbell right now, Austin? Is Brady going to have to choke a bitch right now?
Jesus Christ, dude. No, you're right. We never did get a Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but I don't think we're going to get one.
Who knows? We got a Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. We got that. So who knows? They're already mixing the universes up, so.
Man. I know we touched this subject, but I can't watch the new shit anymore. Even Daima. And speaking of Daima, Goku went Super Saiyan 3 in there.
Yeah. Vegeta. And him too and shit like that. It's crazy. I feel like they're bringing back stuff that they had in GT. But because a lot of people complained about, like, GT sucked. Like,
I like GT.
I like GT. It was a pretty good story. I mean, it was just only one fucking character that I hated.
Yes, we know Pam. Which I hate too. Worthless character.
And then they bring her back in Superhero. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's right. They did bring her back in Superhero. But besides that, so speaking on another subject, there's this thing, it's one of those randoms, but it's crazy. So there was this principal. This is just one of those crazy things I came across the head. There was a principal who hosted a party at her house with underage kids from her school and was giving them drinks and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure the parents didn't know.
Of course not. Not at first.
Oh, I'm invested. Continue.
No, I'm just like, how do you go about that? Like, how do you get kids from your school and just say, hey, I'm your principal, come over here and drink? Like,
I'm pretty sure only a select few kids showed up. I don't think the whole school showed
Well,
up.
of course it was the whole fucking school.
Yeah.
How the hell would you even make that possible?
It's possible.
On a principal's salary?
True.
It's nothing against principals, but, statistics, like,
Yeah, when you think about it.
how the hell are you going to host a whole party with a goddamn, unless you use their school funds and shit?
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
that would be interesting.
That would be something else. Like, I'm just going to dig into the gym and the art funds and shit like that. Nobody likes art anyway.
And
What the fuck?
come on, please, the instruments here.
Nobody likes band.
Nobody likes band. Were you ever in band?
I was actually in
Were
band
you
for
in band?
for
Me too.
middle school, and then I hated it, and I decided not to take it in freaking high school, and I just fucking forgot about it.
What'd you play?
Saxophone.
Saxophone? Yeah, bro.
Saxophone.
The saxophone?
Saxophone.
No joke, though. If I ever did actually take jazz seriously, like, I love listening to jazz. I'll admit
Yeah.
that. But if I ever played an instrument, it'd be the saxophone. Man, bro, you know how many women you get with a saxophone?
That's why I call it the saxophone.
The saxophone, getting them lips moist,
It's moist.
getting them hips wet.
Let me release the spit valve, lady.
You know, like, anybody who fucking plays a saxophone could eat some mad pussy. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Even some booty.
Bodie.
Some
Shit. Eating it like groceries.
Eat
Fuck.
like the groceries, bro.
God damn. Yeah, no, but I was a band nerd for like middle school, and then I just decided, I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me. I gotta give it up.
I played trombone.
Trombone? For real?
Yeah.
No shit.
In middle school. They kicked me out.
Kicked you out.
The actual band teacher kicked me out because I wasn't really doing anything, and they threw me to theater.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You hung out with theater kids?
Yeah.
What did you do? I'm actually curious.
I can't really remember. It was so long ago, but I remember we made paper mache masks, and I made a Daredevil mask.
Nice.
But that was pretty much it. That's all I remember.
Just making that paper mache Daredevil.
Yeah, just Daredevil. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, I would have expected like at least for you to be like in one like play or something.
No, there was a play, but I wasn't in it.
You're like Villager B.
Villager B.
Yeah, and you only had one line. Ah.
Ah.
Oh no.
Burn that witch.
Burn away.
Burn the witch. But yeah, that was my start for when it came to band, and that was pretty much it, really.
Yeah.
I was just a obese, fat middle schooler at that time.
Yeah. It comes with the territory.
It does.
It comes with
it
the
comes
territory.
with the territory.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, yeah, I did take it seriously. Won first chair in the state regionals and all that shit.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was that good at the saxophone.
Did you ever come across those freaky band girls?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that ain't a myth.
No, it ain't no myth.
It ain't
It's
no-
theater chicks. You know, I was gonna say those myths about theater girls.
I was about to ask you the same thing. I'm like, is the myths about the theater girls realer? That's crazy.
No, it's real because there was one time, because the classroom was about in the stage. There was a classroom right behind the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I came in early off of a break, or what was it? Not lunch, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in early, and in the theater, this girl's giving heads to this one
Are you serious?
in the same room from the same class. I was
From like oh shit.
yeah,
Like you walked in on them or you passed by?
I passed by.
Okay, so they didn't even notice you. Like,
I was young. I was like, oh shit,
is this really
this
happening?
is nasty. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Go to Christ.
Oh, to Christ, damn it! I'm pretty sure those kids.
Yeah, no.
All right, probably did.
Or OnlyFans models. Oh shit!
Only fan.
Stone. I threw a stone out there.
So,
A rock.
oh, I don't
Throwing
know.
rocks. Yeah. Just throwing it out there.
Are you an
Just
OnlyFan?
no comment.
Would you be an OnlyFan?
I mean, there's people that like feet. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah. See, okay. Well, I mean, there's more than just men, like women too, like feet. Apparently, it's crazy. I mean, you find the craziest kinks out there, but of course, there's always going to be the people that take advantage of it.
Of course.
Advantage of like
The internet.
It's exactly like, oh, people just like watching feet. Fuck, I just take pictures of my feet and shit. Fuck that, and people will buy.
Yeah, people stick their feet in cake and people. I shot you.
Like, dude, okay, so I did not know about like how people would do shit like that. Like, you know, stick their feet in cake, and like apparently people got off on that. I never knew shit like that was real until like, you know, reports came out as to like, this guy just sticks his feet into gelatin and people are buying the pictures. I'm like, into Jello. He stuck his feet in Jello. I wonder how much he sold the fucking pictures for. You look up that he sold each picture for like $10.
Yeah.
$10 fucking dollars.
Shit adds up too.
And the dude got rich.
Dude, fucking like $1,000 a day.
Dude.
That'll be insane. You get $1,000 a day.
I mean, apparently some of these OnlyFans models make like...
Oh, yeah, they make like triple that a day.
Yeah, like...
Even more.
I've heard that there was a couple that make like almost $1 million a year or something like that. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, just from selling pictures? Like, what the fuck?
But here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can admit it. Do you pay for OnlyFans? Have you ever paid for OnlyFans?
No.
Me either. But here's the question. Who would you pay to see an OnlyFans?
Oh, shit. Fuck. Like, if I had, like, if they had an OnlyFans, I mean, because I don't know if they had like, if these people have OnlyFans.
No.
Just anybody in the world. Anybody in the world. Dude, that's another thing you got me on. I can't think of anybody where I would say, like, I'm going to pay for this fucking picture. Because, I mean, apparently they sell videos, too.
Yeah, they make videos.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll say mine.
Yeah. You say
Sweeney. You know, Sweeney's...
Yeah, I know that. That is, who doesn't? Yeah.
And it's too
So you... Okay, I see where you're going. So I guess a celebrity would be a pretty good pick.
What do you want to call it?
Well, I mean...
It's a sexism.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's basically a celebrity. She's basically a celebrity.
She's a new age Pamela Anderson to me. She knows what she's doing with that big ass rack.
Wasn't she like in a movie scene where she's like butt naked or something like that?
Shit.
Like, or something like that. Like, it was a sex scene. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Allegedly, that's like, I heard there was like something about Sydney Sweeney that everybody was looking up a video or something like that. I'm like, really?
No, they said that she made bikini photos. Or guess what I did?
What?
I looked that shit up.
You went on the old Ask Jeeves.
Yes, I did. I fucking went up and looked at that shit. I was like, damn.
God damn.
She fine.
Damn.
You fine.
I'm still thinking, man, because I can't think.
Son.
It's just that, like...
Pardon me?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm unpopular opinion over here. I'm not attracted to her.
No?
Mm-mm.
Wait, which one?
Cardi B.
Okay.
I'm not, and nothing against her. she's pretty in her own form and way and shit like that.
Say it like that. Sure.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, like, I'm just, like, I don't find the appeal.
Yeah.
I don't find the appeal. I mean, like, a lot of people swear by her, like, oh my God, she's fucking hot. I'm pretty sure she is to them people, but to me, no, not really. Fuck. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to my middle school crush, Hayley Williams.
Who the fuck is that?
Paramore singer.
Oh, yeah. She is hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Old school punk girl.
Punk girls back in the day. Oof. Punk girls and
emo girls. That actually surprised me. Like how some emo girls were just drop dead gorgeous.
Oh, dude, they were hot.
They were fucking hot as hell. Then you have your goth mommies and shit. Oh God.
I was into the goth. There was a difference between emo and goth.
Oh, absolutely.
Emos were crowding themselves.
True. I do remember that shit. They were fucking like, but I think a lot of them did it more for attention.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it was just attention.
Yeah, it was just them trying to get attention. But I don't know, man. For me, goth mommies are better.
Goth mommies?
Between emo girls and goth mommies, I'm going to go for goth mommy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely. Then what would you pick?
Well, I guess now that they're hot, I'd say goth mommies now.
Well, I mean, back in the day, there was a couple of goth chicks that were pretty hot. I mean, at least the ones that I've like had in my school. Yeah, the whole white makeup with like the dark shit. Like sometimes you'd be like, gotta ease off on that.
Every time with the goth girl I dated, it was a little after high school.
No.
I met her at fucking a PetSmart. She worked at a PetSmart. I started dating her, and as I started talking to her, like in and over, we were probably dating for maybe a few months, but like right off the bat, she told me she was in an insane asylum, and she really was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and she was crazy,
Like hot. Well, I mean, and see that. Here's another question: what is the level of craziness that you would say?
Well, let me tell you, because right here, I'll tell you this girl, how crazy she was. So, like, you know, man, woman, sexual tension. There was one time where she asked me, she was like, if we have sex, can you cut me
What the fuck?
and let me bleed on you?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, that's a little too.
Man,
not a
I was
little.
like, I was kind of leaning towards it because she was,
Because you just wanted it smashed.
I
dude.
just want to snap. And then she was like, but can I cut you too? I was like, no way.
Oh.
No, this was the crazy. This is, no, okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But of course, I still talked. We never had sex. We were just, it was really, yeah, no, we never did. But there was one time where she came over to hang out with me back in the Blockbuster days. I forgot what I rented, but I rented a movie. And she pulled out this little vial. A little vial.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, here, smell it. And it was like dark, but like dark red. Like,
Okay.
and like I smelled it, I was like, oh, what is that? And she was like, that's my blood.
What the shit?
Yeah.
I thought it was only evil girls that cut it themselves.
Yeah, but this chick was a goth chick, man. Like, she was sending me like pictures of dead like animals and like mutated people and
Mutated or mutilated?
mutilated.
Okay, I was like, mutated. Where'd she find this?
No,
Is the T virus real?
it is. But besides that, yeah, like
Don't go down that rabbit.
yeah, mutilated limbs and all that. She was
God.
fucking crazy.
I mean, there for a while, I'm gonna go back into like emo manual back in middle school. I actually enjoyed one movie. Not enjoyed it. I mean, I watched it and I'm like, I didn't get like disturbed by it. I just watched it and I'm like, huh, this is crazy. And I don't know if anybody remembers, but the Faces of Death videos.
Jesus. Yeah, I remember that.
We owned one. And like, how it made it into our house, nah, I'm not too entirely sure, but I got my hands on it when it was found in my house. I know for a fact my parents did not know about it, being them as religious as they are.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember watching it. It was a tape, a legit tape, like old school VCR tape. Not a DVD, VCR tape with the freaking letters that spelled Faces of Death. Like if it was written in Sharpie.
Okay.
But I think it was, when I think about it. But that video, when I think about it now, I'm like, fuck, dude. Why didn't I react back then? Am I some kind of psychopath or something?
No, I think it's just a curiosity.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was. Yeah. Curiosity.
Yeah.
Just fucking like, I wonder what's in this video. Watching it, all these fucking scenes, like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I didn't have traumatized fucking childhood. Like, I would snatch fucking porn fucking VHSs back in the day. Back before, like, the internet was big.
I mean, there was porn magazines. I mean, I had...
Yeah, but once you saw videos, that was a game changer, man. Yeah, when you were a kid, like, yeah, oh shit, movies, like Playhouse, and forgot the other ones. Like, there was Playboy. Playboy only really showed you tits and bush.
And it had too much fucking writing in it.
Yeah, but then you got, I forgot the name of them, but man, those nasty ones, like, where chicks were, like, spreading their legs, like, oh my god, what's that?
You know what's funny? I've never found those magazines.
Really?
Never found those. I mean, I had Playboys and stuff like that. I mean, I was a healthy young man. But
I remember the one Playboy that, like, and, R.I.P. was China.
God
She was in fucking Playboy. Oh my god.
Dream come true.
Dream come true.
Hot damn. Hot
Amazonian woman. I'm into this. I don't know. For me, my taste in women is, I don't know. I like tall girls. Not too crazy tall, but tall women.
Are we talking like 6 foot, 7 foot? Like, what are you talking?
7 might be too much, but like 6.
6'5", 6'6". I don't know. Like, I've never thought about it. I never because here's the thing. Like, somebody did asked me this one time, and told me, like, would you date a girl taller than you? And I started thinking about it, and my answer at that time was no. Because, like, just thinking about me hugging upwards is not, like, you know, like, hugging upwards, like, all right, I'll see you later, babe. Just to give her a kiss, you have to, like, hug upwards, and she's looking down on you. I don't know what it was about that just didn't, it didn't attract me, so I said no. But when I think about it now, I'd probably go for a tall girl.
Yeah, dude. I'm climb all over that girl. Like the monkey on a tree branch. Fucking booty, mouth, everything. Boobs, everything.
Jumping from leg to leg.
Jumping from leg to leg like a little lemur.
God damn, it's a boomafoo over here.
This is a boomafoo, dude. This is a boom.
I think I just like hit a bunch of people in the fields, the childhood fields. But yeah, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest here. I was on the deep dark web.
Like always.
Like always. Always. I downloaded the Onion and shit like that. But I wasn't in the dark shit. I was actually just looking up paranormal stuff. And somehow I got led into the Onion and blah, 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 blah. Found a couple of good places here in San Antonio. There's actually, apparently, from what I heard, San Antonio is one of the most haunted places here in Texas.
Yes,
and see, but like I hear about the hotel and stuff like that. I hear about like the track. See, that was the most popular one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's because of what happens now or what happened.
I think it's because of what happens now.
Like the whole cars being pushed and stuff like that. You put it in neutral, but there's got to be some kind of fucking like pool or something, dude. Because I mean, I don't know. There's no explanation in my head that like there's no hill. It's all straight terrain, but there's got to be like some kind of small little dip that kind of gets the car moving. But then I still think to myself, like, how the fuck does it get over the tracks? And I'm pretty sure those kids are fucking tired. Their spirits are like, oh, here comes another car. Oh, yep. They want us to push them. Fuck that shit. Like, you know, these spirits, I'm pretty sure are fucking like, they're done. Yeah. They're fucking done, dude. But I actually looked up, and there's these two places that kind of caught my attention. One of them for Texas, not just San Antonio, for Texas in general. One of them is in Saratoga, Bragg Road. And basically this place, apparently travelers that just go down this road, there used to be a railroad there. And apparently people see a random bright light. They don't know what the fuck it comes from, because from Saratoga to down to that now fucking, I think it's a ghost town. I don't know. They called it defunct or something like that. Bragg Station. There's nothing that will give off that type of bright light. And a lot of people are kind of like wondering, like, what is it? Like, is it an orb? Is it like some kind of like alien fucking thing? Nobody fucking knows. But a bunch of the stories that pop up is they say that they see like some random laborer, an old laborer that was murdered by a thieving foreman. His boss would like to steal from his workers. And this one apparently laborer, specifically, they said it was an old Mexican laborer. I was like, okay, it has to be fucking specific, but okay. He was murdered by a thieving foreman, and that's the one that they see most of the time. They see the silhouette from this bright light of him just walking down the road, and when they get close enough, just fades away. Nobody knows who the fuck that is. But then there's been other sightings of apparently a Confederate soldier or somebody that was shot by a Confederate soldier, a hunter that got lost in those woods, because apparently throughout that whole road there's trees. It's trees as far as the eyes can see, dude. There's like, in fact, as far as the eye can see, you can't see far because it's just that thick with all that brush. But they see like a lost hunter that got lost, never found. They don't know him. They never found his body. They never found anything. He just left one day, said, I'll be back. Never came back. And they say that I want to say he did, because I mean, they wrote in the article that he said to his family, and his family vouched. Like, he just said, I'll be back, like Arnold over here. And he never showed up. Like, they never found his body. They didn't find any blood tracks. They didn't find nothing.
Really?
But now apparently there's reports of people seeing his ghost, which is crazy because nobody knows what he looks like. This was from way back in the fucking like 1800s. So there's no recorded picture, but people have seen this guy. So that's kind of odd. And then there was also a sighting of a decapitated railroad brakeman searching for his head along that fucking road. It's
Headless Horseman.
Yeah, something like that, dude. It's fucking crazy. Like I was like reading into these fucking articles, like Jesus Christ, what else? What else is there? But apparently those are the four like most seen apparitions, and they all share the common thing that they float in front of that bright ass light. So that light is the first thing that you're gonna fucking see. And then there's another place in South Texas called the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. Apparently this place had closed down in 1986 when a new hospital opened up in the same area, but they kept it as a drug rehab until 1992. There's apparently stories of like that patients allegedly died in there. Hundreds of patients died because of neglect and surgical mistakes. So apparently all these patients randomly, because there's a lady that's still sort of like the caretaker of the place, and she says that, randomly sometimes I'll be walking up to the front door and I'll see some guy just standing in front of the doors on the inside, staring out through the window of the door, the window pane on the door, and he has a bullet hole in the center of his head. She says she's seen that. And the thing about this hospital, it has like how nowadays there's the hospitals have like, their lobbies, their rooms where all the patients are at, a chapel. You can go and pray for your loved ones and so on and so forth for them to get better and all that. They give you that comfort, so to say now. Well, this hospital had a chapel. Now, that lady says that there's been reports of people that, like, when they do the whole ghost hunt and shit, they see a black specter with red eyes in the chapel. And they said that it growls when people start reading Bible verses. So people are freaked out about this place because they also say that they see patients, but most of them are like yelling when they put the voice boxes. Sometimes they'll say something like a certain word just regularly, like dead or killed, or like, kind of like answering your questions. But every person that has gone and done these ghost hunts say that the words aren't said. They're not saying just killed. It's like yelled at them. And then anybody that enters this freaking hospital with tattoos, like, with tattoos, like, I don't know, us, we have tattoos on our body. The nuns that used to work at that chapel inside the hospital, apparently their spirits attack people that have tattoos on their body. Damn. It's fucking insane. What, we get attacked by him? But
everyone has tattoos now.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing, I don't know why. I mean, well, back in the day,
it was frowned upon.
It was frowned upon because mostly the people that had tattoos were in prison.
Yeah.
And that's where they got their tattoos. But I mean, how many tattoos do you have now?
Yeah, I got 3.
Just 3? But I mean, I see that you have 2 sleeves.
Well, one's a sleeve in the process, eventually. Superhero sleeve, and this is a tribal. So, like, people are probably basic ass with
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a story behind that.
No, the story is it's just Wolverine's son, Dakin. It's a comic book thing still.
Absolutely. Tell us about it. What attracted to you about Dakin that you said, like, I want that tattoo?
He's a badass.
What's he now?
Yeah, so like Dakin, if anyone doesn't know, I'm a comic nerd. I don't read as much, but anyways, Dakin is Wolverine's son, and he has this big ass tribal tattoo, which I have as well, because I was such a his story was so great because he hates his dad, who's Wolverine, and he just wants to kill him and stuff. So like there was this era in the Marvel universe called Dark Reign. It was pretty much like the bad guys were running the shit now.
Yeah.
It's a whole story, so I'm not gonna get too much, but there was a run they did where it was Dark Avengers. It's called Dark Avengers.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, it was called Dark Avengers, and what it was Norman Osborn led it, he was in the Iron Man suit, but he called it the Iron Patriot. He pretty much made it red, white, and blue with like a star in the center.
Yeah, I remember that. But am I thinking of the correct person? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Green Goblin?
Green Goblin.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So like he ran it, and he recruited villains like Venom to be Spider-Man, Dagon to be Wolverine, and Bullseye was Hawkeye.
What the
Yeah, and like pretty much it was bad guys pretending to be the good guys.
Yeah.
It was such a good read because there were bad guys. Like pretty much Norman Osborn, the way he got them all to like work for him was he implanted like little nanobots in their bloodstream. So if they didn't listen, he blew them up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So how do you do that to Eddie Brock though?
He just like pretty much got him unconscious. That's all it takes.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't Eddie Brock. So like this Venom, it's Scorpion, the guy who's Scorpion.
Okay.
So during that era, he got possessed by the Venom.
The symbiote.
The symbiote.
Yeah.
So he was Venom for that time, which he was pretty good. Too.
Yeah.
Hardcore Venom.
Well, isn't that where that? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. That white Venom, that negative.
Oh, anti-Venom.
Anti-Venom. Thank you.
That was Eddie Brock.
That was Eddie Brock. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So what happened with that was, since we're on that subject, was Eddie Brock had cancer. So the Venom symbiote dissed him because it would kill him.
Yeah.
Venom.
Yeah.
Symbiote. But apparently what happened was he still had some venom in his bloodstream.
Right.
And it took over him and he became anti-venom.
Oh shit.
So that's why he's white and shit, because he had cancer.
Yeah.
But that only lasted so long because I think now he's back to being Venom right now.
But so I want to assume that the cancer didn't kill him.
No, it didn't kill him. I think he got cured of it as well.
Right.
And now he's Venom again. But he's like anti-hero Venom. Like he doesn't go around like just killing people.
Well, Venom was just anti-hero to begin with.
Yeah.
Right? He fought bad guys, but he didn't keep the code that like Spider-Man.
Yeah, so I mean, he's like symbiote, it still has to eat.
Yeah.
And it eats humans.
So would you say that the movies kind of follow that pretty well, where he eats their heads and shit like that?
Yeah. So
yeah,
like in the movies, he kills bad guys.
Yeah.
Those movies are alright.
You don't like them? You weren't a big fan?
I wouldn't say a big fan, but they're okay. The first one was good. The second one sucked, and that had Carnage.
Yeah, see, that was my favorite fucking... Yeah. I feel like they did my boy dirty on that one.
And the third one was actually pretty good. It was good.
Right. Did Carnage die in the second one?
Yeah, he ate him. Venom pretty much ate
him. See, that I don't feel like... like I said, I think they did him dirty on that, because Carnage doesn't die, dude. He don't die. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we even got a fucking omnibus where Deadpool takes on Carnage and shit like that.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Deadpool versus Carnage. That was a good.
It was a good fucking comic. Deadpool versus Thanos. Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe.
That's a good one too.
I fucking loved it.
That's a good.
I mean, I like how dark they got when with, was it Dakin and X-23 that he captured?
Yeah,
and he was burning them alive. That shit, I was like, holy fuck, dude! Like Deadpool can get dark, and then I don't know, like it was comical. It was fucking comical as fuck. What tripped me out is like that's the way that he baited Wolverine to show up, because he fucked up the danger room for the X-Men's the school.
Yeah,
and he made it to where like every time that they had a heartbeat, it would blast them with the fire, which is fucking dope because they regenerate.
Yeah,
they have fucking adamantium.
It's torture.
Yeah,
it's torture.
They die. And then they come back and then the thing will fucking shot off.
Just to die again.
And then Wolverine shows up like, what the fuck is it? Like, even he was like, this is horrible. What the fuck? Even after all the shit that he went back in the fucking war, he did some pretty fucking gruesome shit.
Yeah.
He did some horrible shit.
Speaking of Wolverine, Henry Cavill's confirmed to come back
as Wolverine.
I think he's going to be the Wolverine.
You think so?
Yeah, because Hugh Jackman's only going to do it for so long.
Well, of course, but I mean, like, would you think that Hugh Jackman's going to stick to the Deadpool universe? That's why Henry Cavill's
Yeah.
taking over.
Yeah, the way they ended it, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's Wolverine for me.
Of course.
That's fucking Wolverine for me. It's never going to change.
It's going to have to change. And I think Henry Cavill, you see the Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill, that little cameo he had, I mean, that little cameo alone, he fucking played it.
He did it. He did pretty well. So this dude is Superman and fucking Wolverine.
They did him wrong on Superman, I'll say that.
You think so?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Man, have you seen the new Superman that they put out there?
Which one? The new trailer one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it, of course, but I don't know. It looks too goofy for me.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks too goofy. And that's one thing I hate. Like, I know everyone loves James Gunn, and I got nothing against James Gunn.
Yeah.
I don't. Like, he did great for Suicide Squad and the Guardians, but he has the same formula, and I noticed this since the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
He has a formula for cute creatures or animals. Like, take Guardians. It was Rocket.
Right.
And Groot.
Yeah.
Which is fine, of course. People were like, Orange Comes. That's of course. Yeah, I get it. But Suicide Squad, he did the same thing with Weasel. With the little weasel.
Yeah.
And the shark.
That's when he gets killed at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, if he's actually alive.
Yeah, he wakes up at the end and shit like that.
Yeah, and have you heard of Creature Commandos?
No.
It's on Max. So it just came out a few months ago. It just ended too. It's pretty much it's that same universe as that Suicide Squad, but they call it Creature Commandos because they're like pretty much creatures.
Yeah.
And Weasel's in it.
Okay.
And like they talk about it too, how like, oh, he survived because he fell off the helicopter and he survived.
Yeah.
He made it on land, but it's all right. Like I said, James Gunn has that goofy formula, and I see it all in the Superman trailer, especially with Crypto. Like I said,
yeah. Okay. See, that's what I was
trying to say. Like he has the same formula.
That's what I was thinking too, because I'm like, I think a lot of people like that fucking trailer because of Crypto.
That's what I'm saying. That's why. That's how he gets his audience. He gets all the creatures and animals.
Okay, I can see where you're coming from.
And that's 3.
Yeah, I got it. It's fine now.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties, man. You'll hit the goddamn computer.
Well, it needs to get out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
But it's plugged in now. We're good to go.
So where we were talking about James Gunn
and Crypto.
Crypto.
See, I never noticed that though. The whole making cute characters, cute animals. Yeah. That's an interesting thing. Now that I think about it, because
I brought it to light.
Yeah, you did. But then that would explain. Well, it wasn't supposed to be Shumagorath, right? That big fucking star-looking thing.
Oh, Staryu. I mean, Staryu.
Staryu. Oh, okay. We're getting fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, no, not Pokemon. Yeah, I forgot his name, but yeah. Yeah, again, creature.
It looks cute.
Yeah.
Big old eyeball and shit. Didn't look menacing. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
But, no, yeah. I can see that now that I think about it, because Weasel didn't look bad.
Yeah, no.
He didn't look horrific like he does in the fucking cartoons or the comics.
Yeah, of course.
That's crazy, though. It's interesting to know.
Yeah, so he went from being Superman to being Wolverine now, so that's good for him, though.
That is. Yeah, because... But is he gonna land it right?
Yeah, he will.
You think so?
I believe he will.
Because, I mean, I think he did good for Superman.
Well, yeah.
He did really good.
He was an amazing Superman.
Just the way he said it, do you bleed?
That was...
No, well...
Oh, no.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Because, I mean, what's his name? Batman said it, too. He asked him, like, do you bleed?
Yeah.
And then when they revive him, Pet Cemetery. Fucking Flash. I knew it. Pet Cemetery. Okay, that was actually one of my favorite scenes. When all the other ones are Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Aquaman are holding them down, and then Flash is all like, "Nah, I'm gonna go fast, get him from behind."
That was dope.
And then like he's like running in slow mo, and like he just starts turning like at his speed. I'm like, dude,
fuck.
You even see it on Flash's face, like, oh fuck, yeah. No, dude. And he dodged it. He still managed to dodge it. So I'll give my prop, because The Flash was one of my favorites back in the day, especially when it came to DC versus Mortal Kombat, but that's a talk for another day. So
everyone hates that game.
Really,
dude, I enjoyed that game.
I enjoyed it, but I can see why people would hate it, especially since they took out the fatalities.
Yeah, they did.
They only had brutalities. That's it.
Yeah, brutalities.
Yeah, because I mean, the Joker's supposed brutality is he shoots them in the head. It's fake at first. He laughs, and then he shoots them with the real gun.
Yeah.
Then they moved that one to, I think, Mortal Kombat 11 or Mortal Kombat X. Was it 11 when Shang Tsung turns into a clown and he shoots? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they kept it, and then Superman did Jax's fatality where he slams them into the ground, just having their head above ground and shit like that. But I enjoyed that game.
I used to wreck hardcore online with that game with my Wonder Woman.
Really?
My Wonder Woman was untouchable.
Did she have that stupid moveset where she had the lasso that would like keep pulling you back into the fucking combo? Yeah. Okay. I hated your guts. I fucking hated your guts. I used the Flash and Deathstroke. Deathstroke was, yeah, because I mean, his staff move is what kept the freaking bounce going. That fucking juggling, and keep it going with the staff, and then blast them with it. I love Deathstroke, but the Flash was my number one.
All right, so since we're back on the video game topic, so I want to implement a segment that we're going to start doing. So I'm going to call it our versus segment.
Versus segment. Are you going to put a noise in here somewhere?
I want to.
Okay. Just do
that to me. I'll do
it. Put that in, Steven.
But so versus, it could be anybody, like celebrities, video games, blah blah blah. Of course, keep them in the same element.
Right.
Yeah. So
what they're good at.
Yeah. So I thought today let's throw Kratos versus Doom Guy.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, what are we looking at? Are we just like by favoritism, or are we looking at stats? Stats, dude, because one's a god and the other one's just a badass human.
Yeah, but he has like godlike abilities, though.
Well, hell-like abilities because of what he picks up and shit like that. Yeah, a god versus the devil, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, then again, Kratos was the god of war, so he wasn't that godly or morally correct. So you're fraying my brain with this one, dude. And it's the first one too.
Yeah,
the first official segment.
Yes, the first official segment.
Yeah, of the versus thing. So
I'm gonna go with Kratos.
You're gonna go with Kratos.
Yeah, I'm going with Kratos.
Because I mean, Doom Guy, that dude's a staple, dude. A fucking staple. And he's been at it longer than Kratos. So I'm gonna go Doom Guy.
You're gonna go Doom Guy?
I'm gonna go Doom Guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been at it longer than Kratos, dude. Longer than Kratos.
I'll give it to you.
And he took on a whole fucking hell armada by himself.
Yeah, he did.
So,
but I mean, Kratos, he's got the raging blades and all that.
Yeah, he's got the blade.
Spartan
rage. And then like he's originally a Spartan. That is true.
He's a Spartan.
He's originally a Spartan, which apparently were some of the most brutal fucking legit soldiers.
Yeah, legit warriors.
Warriors, thank you. But then Doom Guy, he's originally a Marine, which like they go through some harsh training themselves. Damn. Of course, and he's taking on the Armada and he picks up like the hell abilities and shit like that. He literally rips the fucking demons into pieces when you weaken them, so oh fuck.
Pulls their jaws and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Or uses their own fucking limbs against them. Do you do that against the Hell Knights? The tall ones that look like
No, those
were the Reavers. The Hell Knights are the ones with the horns and the horse feet or goat feet with the blasters on their heart.
Yeah,
he does execute them.
He executes those too.
Because I don't remember. It's been a while since I'd fucking played Doom. a fucking hot minute.
Well, speaking of Doom, they're making another one.
The Dark Eternal or something like that.
Dark Ages.
Dark Ages, yeah.
But I think it's supposed to be before.
Really?
Or maybe after.
Because, I mean, well, maybe it is before because he uses a mech.
Yeah.
I don't know if you use them in Eternal and Doom Eternal. I don't know.
Yeah, there's DLC, or I think I haven't played the DLC, but there's mechs in there.
You can use the mechs.
Assuming that you can.
And I remember that in Doom Eternal, as you're going through the fucking like cityscape and shit, you see like downed mechs and shit like that in the background. So, that I don't know. I mean, it looks fucking good.
Yeah,
I will say it looks fucking dope. But I feel like they need to bring somebody else in.
Like Doom?
Yeah, they need to bring more people in or something like that.
Yeah, bring more people in.
I mean, look what they did with God of War.
Oh, fuck that kid.
Yeah, they brought in Atreus or Loki.
Loki.
The god of mischief. Can you believe that Atreus would be the god of mischief? No. It doesn't make sense.
No. And supposedly the new God of War is going to be in Egypt.
What the fuck?
I mean, he's already fucking beyond Northology.
I mean, okay, the Greek mythology, then it went from Greek to the Vikings and all that stuff. So from Vikings, it's going to go to Egyptian.
Yeah. The pharaohs
and all that stuff. I mean, it kind of works, but I feel like that's going to be an Atreus thing, though. Well, I mean, who's the one that took the trip?
He took the trip. Oh, Atreus?
Atreus is the one that left, so I'm pretty sure he's
left for a reason. To get him the fuck out of there.
No, I'll remember what Kratos tells him.
I mean,
Loki leaves.
Atreus.
Well, dude, I feel like that's what they're going to go for. They're going to, like, you know what? Let's give a new God of War. But
not the God.
He's not the... Yeah, and that's what I was thinking, too. But Atreus isn't the God of War.
I mean, the biggest slap to the face of the fans.
True.
Like, oh, God of War, but it's Atreus. Like, fuck that. Everyone wants Kratos. I want Kratos.
But then you'll also see on Ragnarok, you see age catching up to Kratos, dude.
Yeah, but he still ages slowly.
Does he?
Yeah, like, it's... From what I heard, and I mean, so from when the last God of War, meaning the first series, the last one, which was 3... Then it goes on to the Ragnarok and the God of War 4, pretty much. That time lapse in between, I think it was like 50, 100 years.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to read up on that, because then that's really fucking interesting. That means gods age slowly.
Well, they always age slow.
Yeah.
They age, but slowly. Like, take Odin. Odin was like thousands of years old.
True. And he was like an old man.
And Thor's like, who knows how...
Hundreds.
And
that is something interesting that I'm kind of looking at. I'm probably putting too much thought into it, but it's what I do.
As long as phrase love.
She was the mother of the guy you killed, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Baldur. Biggest prick in that game too. Like, man, I love how they just make you hate that character
badly.
Yeah.
How many times did you fight him? Like 3?
Oh, we fought him like at least 4 or 5.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, maybe 3, maybe 4.
Because you fight him at the beginning, where he fucking shows up to your house. Kratos tells him to leave,
and then you have another one.
Then you have another fight. Mid game.
Yeah. So 3.
So 3 times, yeah, and then at the end you find the final fight where he finally starts to feel pain.
Yeah. He's like, I feel this.
Yeah. What caused him to do it? The arrow, Atreus. Yeah, the Atreus' arrow, or the...
It's what it's made out of.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was made out of, but yeah, that's pretty much what did it. That ingredient or some plant or something.
Right.
And like, yeah, it pretty much made him feel, which... God of War 4 and Ragnarok, I'm still going with God of War 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I will say the same because of the Valkyries.
Yeah. The Valkyries are busted.
Yeah. Just when you think you got them, out of nowhere, they pull something out of their ass, like Souls-like games.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I liked about this God of War. They made it Souls-like.
They did. I could agree. They did make it Souls-like, but not too much Souls-like. There's at least a good story behind it.
Oh, now that I think about it, like, is there a story to? I know there's a story to Elden Ring. I know there's a story to Bloodborne, but I've never paid attention to see if there was a story for Dark Souls or Demon Souls.
Dark Souls and Demon Souls just you're alive and you're chosen. Here's your blade.
You're gonna survive. Now go out there and beat somebody.
Now go out there, kid. Be somebody.
Be the chosen one.
Yeah, there you go. The chosen.
But the chosen one to what? Shut the fuck up. But I actually enjoyed the God of War ones. I really, really enjoyed the God of War games because if you play on Give Me God of War, it's like you're playing Dark Souls, dude. Any little fucking thing kills you. It even like I was so pissed off during that difficulty that a wolf fucking killed me once. Yeah, a wolf. That one where you go into like a chamber and there's like 3 fucking snow wolves or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you kill those 3 and then another one fucking comes out. That was the one time that I died to a fucking wolf and it made me angry.
So here's I wanted to give not even really a shout out, but someone I forgot their name on Spotify. They commented on our second episode that they were listening to us and they started playing Vice City.
It's kind of fucked up. You don't remember their name, bro.
What their names are? It's like
you just can't pronounce it.
No, it's not really. I think pronounceable. It's like RJD numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how you're supposed to fucking say that shit.
I guess just read it off the phone. I guess I don't know.
Let me see.
Yeah. You give them a proper shout out, man. They give them a proper shout out and thank them for listening.
Yeah.
You uncultured swine.
So it's shit. There are your numbers, and I'm all reading.
God damn it!
It's RJ Cantu. He says, another awesome podcast. I actually started playing Vice City again a few weeks ago. I've also been playing Gears of War.
Gears of War, bro. Dude, God, that takes me back to what? Xbox 360?
Yeah, Xbox 360.
360, bro. Like the last good Xbox.
Yeah. It's crazy because the 360 was a staple in gaming history.
Yeah.
And after that, it went to shit.
Because, I mean, I don't know, you remember me and one of our buddies always having those, like, nah, PS3 is better, nah, 360 is better. Yeah, no, we always had those little arguments because I had an Xbox 360, he had a PS3. And there was always like, dude, PS3 has better graphics. I'm like, Xbox.
That was always their fucking.
Yeah, their go-to. Yeah, it has better graphics. I'm like, just a simple upgrade to the what was it? Their GPU hard drive or something like that. Kind of like up the fucking graphics on an Xbox, right? And now it blew fucking PlayStation out of the water. It blew Sony out of the water, but he was like, no, fucking best fucking graphics out there, blah blah blah. I'm like, well, we have more games.
Yeah,
because
sure.
I can think of a lot of games on the Xbox 360, but not a lot of games. Like maybe in the PS3 era that I remember were exclusive. Fucking Heavy Rain, Metal Gear Solid. That is one that I kind of.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I love fucking Metal Gear Solid. Sons of the Patriots.
No,
it was 4.
It was 4.
It was 4.
What was it? Metal Gear Solid 4.
I think it was
Sons of the Beach. I don't know.
Something like that because I know because in Metal Gear Solid 2 was Sons of Liberty.
Very.
So Guns of the Patriots I think is 4. Okay. And stuff like that.
And at the end, that mecha fight, there's a mecha fight.
The Metal Gears.
Yeah, that's what they are, Metal Gears.
Metal Gears. Come on, get with the
Well, the thing is with me, so I never played any Metal Gear games. I just thought that was a title. And until someone told me, no, Metal Gears are
the mechs.
Yeah. I was like, what?
And so I love Metal Gear for like the story itself that Hideo Kojima did a fucking amazing job with that game, dude. Amazing, dude. The storytelling. Now, the whole Metal Gear Solid 1, then the sequel, Metal Gear Solid 2. But then, Metal Gear Solid 3, we're going to a prequel all the way back where you're big boss. I got behind that just because it was such a good fucking game. But then I'm like, why do people do this? Why do we get sequels and prequels? Let's just keep going forward. Let's talk about the main character getting better and more fucking badass. But then of course, you played as Big Boss, a legendary soldier.
But here's a question. So I don't know if it can come off the top of your head, but what's a game that you think's underrated? Like never got
the love that it deserved. I feel like at that time, because now it's popular, but back in that day, Yakuza, it didn't get the love that it deserved.
Yakuza. I never played it.
Yeah, it's the first Yakuza. Nobody knew about it. Well, people knew about it, but like not a lot. When I started talking to my other friends about it, like, yeah, dude, Yakuza is so. What's that game about? What is the game like? Well, we never heard about it. I'm like, go to a fucking Blockbuster or something. Rent the game, bro. Or Hollywood Videos. We're talking back in that era.
Pop and go.
And then I remember playing that game and then losing track of it. Xbox 360 came out, and then for the PS3, I saw Yakuza 2. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a part 2? Get the fuck out. There's a part... In that same fucking year, I found that there was a 3 already. They're up to 7 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So very underrated at that time.
Very underrated at that time.
The game that I think about a lot, and you ever heard of Wet?
Yeah.
That
was good.
That game was an underrated game. I remember too going to like, it was the 360 era, and going to GameStop, I was like, I want to play something, but there was nothing out. And you remember how they always had like games in the very bottom of the displays? There were games that like came out but no one knew or cared about.
Yeah.
I picked up Wet just because like it seemed
decent.
Yeah. And like I popped that bitch in. That game was fun.
It totally wasn't the hot chick in the fucking cover.
No, it wasn't. Right. God dang, like that. It was an adrenaline rush, and the soundtrack, like, man,
fuck yeah, dude,
that game was so underrated.
Yeah, no, I mean, and even the way, the gameplay of it, the mechanics of it, the bullet time and all that, right? Like just diving through tables and shit like that.
Sliding and shit like a boss. That shit was a badass.
She was a badass.
She even had a sword.
Yeah.
Top it off. They give her a sword.
What else do you want? What more do you want?
And the one scene in that game is the fucking highway chase scene where you're jumping from car to car. So unrealistic. But they made it
badass.
Yeah, they made it work. And in the back of my head, I'm like, there's people dying on every fucking car that's passing by. And she don't give a fuck. She's just like, she just wants to kill these motherfuckers.
I got a mission to fucking complete.
Man, that game to me was very underrated. It was very good. And there was talks that they were going to make a part 2, but it never happened. They just didn't.
I think they just dropped it.
Yeah, they dropped it.
It's good. They got scrapped.
It got scrapped. So that's what I mean, a very underrated game. Like,
and it was good. It was really good.
It was really good.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I don't know if you remember, there was this game for PS2, and it was it included Chow Yun Fat.
Oh yeah, what? Oh no, I know what you're talking about too. I forgot what it was called.
And he was just like with guns, everything, just blasting, bullet time, fucking diving. That's what Wet reminded me of, kind of.
Yeah.
But like, it was back in the PS2 era, dude. I just can't remember.
But they had a Jet Li game too for the PS2,
and a Jackie Chan. Well, no, the Jackie Chan game was for PS1.
Oh yeah, the Jackie Chan.
Well, yeah, but the Jet Li one was for PS2.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had that game. Fuck, dude, now it's gonna bother me. I'm gonna be fucking looking this shit up like all night.
Well, there was a game with 50 Cent, and I remember playing this too. It was the PS2 era. It was called Bulletproof.
No, isn't that the Chow Yun Fat one?
No, I thought maybe,
because wasn't it Get Rich or Die or something? No, oh no, that's the movie. That was the movie.
No, I forgot what it was.
Maybe
called.
You're right. 50 Cent Bulletproof.
I think it was called Bulletproof. But dude, that game went hard. That game was fun, dude.
It was
50
fun.
Cent fucking blasting people. it was a knockoff of what's it called? Max Payne.
Get the fuck out of here.
Knockoff Max Payne.
Because I remember seeing that at Blockbuster. Every time, just seeing the 50 Cent's face on the game.
Yeah, it was his face.
I'm like, should I get it? And I would look at the back, and he'd be with the fucking bazooka and shit like that. I'm like, Fuck it. Oh, look, Grand Theft Auto 3.
Yeah.
Let's pick up Grand Theft Auto 3.
But no, 50 that game went hard, and they actually made a part 2, and it came out on the 360 PS3. I didn't play it. It was called, I think, Blood in the Sand.
Yes, okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
That they sent up off to Afghanistan.
Yeah, something like that. And it was what's it called? Online co-op, like double co-op. Like think of Army of Two.
Oh, I can't believe you're comparing it to Army.
No, I just mean the co-op.
Oh, the co-op. Okay, I was about to say, don't do that.
Like it was that type of game.
Yeah. Okay.
Double co-op.
And who was the partner? Snoop Dogg or something?
Snoop Dogg. No, it was some other dude. It was Exhibit.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, okay. I was about to say, really?
Exhibit.
Was he pimping the rides or something?
The ride shit. But no, that's another. Well, they made 2, so it wasn't that. Well, that was a good.
Well, I mean, that's why I said Yakuza was underrated, because I didn't even know they had made a part 2. And it wasn't on PS3, it was on PS2. Part 3 was on PS3. And I just felt like that game never got its hype, because I love it. Yakuza was fucking fun. It's fucking fun. I think they kind of like dragged out the story this time, like up to the point that there's 7 of them. I think they dragged it. But then they brought out Like a Dragon. I'm like, oh, what? Who are you now? Like, I saw another character on the cover, and I was like, okay, so they're continuing Yakuza, but now it's Like a Dragon. I'll check it out. So I tried out a demo, hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it. It's not the same battle mechanics. This time it's turn-based. So in the regular Yakuza, for those that don't know, it's just a beat 'em up, a straight up beat 'em up. You'll be running around town, you'll bump into an enemy, and battle starts. And yeah, you bump into one, but in the battle scene, there's like 4 enemies, and you just beat all of them up. Once you beat the last one up, battle scene ends, you go back to running around the town. This one, Like a Dragon, it's when you're in a battle scene, it's each character, there's 4 of you now. Each character moves a couple of steps, and you press attack, and it attacks. And that's it. That's the end of your turn. Next person. Turn-based. I hate it. I'm not a big fan of turn-based games.
Me either.
Not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan of turn-based games.
But there's only one turn-based game that actually I love, and that's Persona. Persona, dude. No, dude, you gotta give it a shot. Give it a shot.
I can't.
Yeah. I don't have the time.
I don't have the time. I'm really making time for fucking
Wukong. Fuck, dude.
But I'm enjoying it.
It's good.
It's a good game.
It's a good. Yeah, no, there's lots to do.
Yeah.
Lots to do, man. I don't know how the level up system, because I haven't played it.
No.
I played the demo, but I have not played like a full blown like sit down and shit like that. You know, a whole round of it. But I heard it was really good. I think it got awards, like Game of the Year awards or something.
Sure. It hasn't been out a year, though. It's only been 5 months.
It's only been 5 months, really?
It's under 5 months.
Well, then it didn't win Game of the Year.
Yeah, not yet. But besides that, on the subject of comment, Gears of War. Were you a Gears of War fan?
Yeah, I was.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
I tried. I never could get into it.
You never liked it?
Never liked it.
I like what they tried to do with the multiplayer and shit like that. I enjoyed it, especially because I mostly played it in co-op.
Yeah.
So I was either a Marcus or a Dom and stuff like that. Oh my god, Dom! Why'd you have to go that way, man? He went out like a badass, I guess you can say. But I would always be playing with somebody else. We'd beat the campaign for the first one. Then when the second one came out, we beat the campaign together for that one.
Gears of War took over the world.
It did.
At that time.
It did.
Like, I remember when it first came out, everyone would talk about it. Then when part 2 was coming out, I remember because it was high school, dude, no one would shut up. Gears of War 2, like...
You'd see people walking around with that little gear dog tag. Yeah.
The gear dog tags.
I had a torque on my wrist. I had that, like a little bangle like that said Delta Squad on it. I had that. But that's because I got it from when I bought the game. And I liked it. I'm like, this looks pretty sick. I'm gonna fucking wear it and shit like that. And then, of course, Isaac came along and broke it. But that's another story.
You're mad pussy shit with that?
Oh, absolutely, man. Mad fucking pussy.
Mad pussy.
Yeah.
So I like to hear.
Indeed. But fucking the multiplayer on it was fun.
Yeah.
The story was good. except 5.
They're still gonna make more.
They said that they're making more. Apparently, you're playing as his daughter or something like that. Like, I don't know. But apparently the story sucked. I mean, I played a little bit. It got too convoluted, too fucking convoluted for me.
Of course, they milked it. They're still gonna milk it.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I think they put Dave Bautista in one of them.
Yeah, that was the last one, I believe.
Yeah, I think they put Bautista in one of them. I thought it was funny because he always wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
He always wanted to be a part of it. And you want to know a fun fact? A funny fun fact? The voice of Marcus Phoenix? The fucking nice. Yeah, that grunt, raspy voice guy. Yeah. You know he's the voice of Bender too?
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, you gotta understand. I love voice acting, dude. I wish I could be a voice actor. I just never knew what to do, man. I knew
voice actor for hentai.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fucking say my piece with that. I don't like hentai. Well, I don't like how overly dramatic it is.
That's why I don't like anime. It's overly dramatic.
I mean, I like their action scenes and shit like that. I mean, dude, I love DBZ. I love fucking. I was a fan at the beginning of One Piece, but then once I started seeing like 2,000 and something episodes, I'm like, no. The whole point was to reach the Grand Line. They've reached the Grand Line. It's over. It's done. They should have found One Piece already. They still haven't fucking found One Piece. It's annoying. It pisses me off. But I'm not gonna go into a weeb fucking rant right now. It's beneath me. It's beneath me. Speaking of anime weebs, I found this little hole in the wall. It's called the Weeb Stop.
Weebs?
Weeb Stop. It's not on Google Maps because they haven't had their grand opening, but it's a nice little hole in the wall. And I saw it when I was going to one of the stores right there. There's a smoke shop next door. I was going to look for some cigars there, see if they had a good selection. They didn't. And I looked at it, I'm like, Weeb Stop. I'm a weeb. And it also said ramen. They sold ramen. I'm like, I'm a weeb. I like ramen. Maybe I should stop and check it out. So I did. Had myself a bowl of ramen there.
Yeah.
It was, well, it's packaged ramen. Yeah, this shit is good because it's imported shit. It's not your cup ramen from here. They have cup ramen, but it's all imported stuff. So the process of it is you walk into this place, get a little bowl with a lid, and then you go and pick one of the ramen packages that any flavor. You prepare it there, and you can sit down at the little bar and eat it there while watching anime or shopping around for fucking figures. I liked it, dude. It was good. Like, the ramen was good. And then, like, when I looked around, they had a pretty good, even though it's a little tiny shop, it had a pretty good selection of like, nowadays people love Funko Pops. They had a bunch of Funko Pops. They had like figurines, Dragon Ball figurines, Jujutsu Kaisen, all that stuff. And then, just to let y'all know again, I am an anime nerd. I do like anime.
Is that what a weeb is, though?
Pretty much. Pretty much. There's a deeper explanation to it, but like, I'm not gonna get into that now. But yeah, that's basically the premise of it. And if you're a weeb, you're a guy or a person that just loves anime.
Well, I'm not big, but I know anime chicks are.
Yeah, and they kind of over exaggerate their measurements and shit.
Yeah.
You got tits the size of watermelons and stuff. Not saying that those chicks don't exist, but at the same time, like, why does every single one of the chicks in the anime have watermelon-sized tits?
So they have to...
Yeah. You're weebs.
You're weebs. Would you consider Pokemon anime?
Yeah, no, Pokemon's an anime.
Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
So then Digimon's anime?
Digimon's anime. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Not Monster Hunter. Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher. Do you remember Monster Rancher?
Monster Rancher.
That fucking little eye.
That little fucking eye, yeah.
What was his name? Dude,
speaking of old, I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Again.
That's an anime too, man.
Yeah, and I was watching it from the very beginning, and oh my god, it is like, how the hell did I like this shit as a kid?
It was the over dramatization.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to.
It's not even that though. Like I even like paused it and told my girlfriend like, why doesn't anybody freak out about Yugi? Because he's a kid, and when he duels, he becomes a full-grown adult, like just like that.
Does he?
Yeah. So remember, he's a kid.
Yeah, he has the pharaoh.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
He like turns into the pharaoh, which he grows as an adult.
That is true. He does grow a couple inches.
I'm like,
Nobody.
did anybody just, this is normal? Like what the majestic ass fucking magic?
Fucking. Usually, like in real life, they'd call that person schizophrenic. So, I don't know. I guess it's normal in Japan. Fuck.
But it blew my mind too, because here's another thing. Everybody has like normal hair. What the fuck is up with his hair? Like the first half is like blonde and then he has like
red.
Like what? Like I was like, is that part of his uniform? Is it like some hood?
I don't know.
That sticks out? Like it's like, how the fuck did I never question this shit as a kid? Like
You just don't, because it was over dramatized. Like the whole like, I summon the dark magician, and he puts it down. The dark magician comes up, and then to appeal to the fans, they had to make dark magician girl. Dude, like for real, like
she was hot.
see what I mean?
Yeah. Speaking of that, I was like, damn, Holly Valentine. Ooh, God. I was like, man, I remember fucking wanting to. I remember being a kid and be like, ooh,
I want that dark.
That's why I always, that's why I always like, like Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, makes sense.
Sabrina Carpenter.
God damn it. Yeah. Makes sense now. God damn it.
The tall white women, dude, they're my weakness.
Yeah, Amazonian types?
Amazonian women. But of course, I always love Wonder Woman, the black hair.
Of course, she's an Amazonian, dude.
Well, I know. Like, from blonde to black hair. Like,
yeah, nice.
She's Wonder Woman.
Absolutely. Do you think that they did a good job with the Wonder Woman?
Hell yeah. Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah? You like
the second movie sucked, but that first one, yeah. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
What's that? The World War One?
World War 84.
84 or something? 84.
Yeah. Horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was so overhyped.
It was hyped because the first one was really good. You never seen the first?
No, I have not
seen it. One day, put it on your list. Yeah. It's good.
I might actually do that right now, because I need to catch up on DC, because a lot of people were for like the longest time were saying DC's over. Marvel has blown them out of the water. DC's done for a while. But I mean. Well, can you think of any DC series right now that are good?
Right now. Up to date.
Well, I mean, not like today, but I mean, like, think of a series on, I don't know, on Hulu, Netflix, or whatever that you'd say that's DC that you'd say
Shazam was good.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, whole series.
I'm like a series, like a whole show. Yeah.
Well, he really has well, Harley Quinn's alright. The Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
The last few seasons suck, but the first three, fucking hilarious. Well,
I like how they invade her mind and shit like that, and they're all freaking about all like the little killer Harley Quinns. Yeah. But King Shark's fucking hilarious in that.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I play video games to escape the world, because if I don't play video games, I'm gonna start thinking. If I start thinking, I'm gonna go crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what they did. So in the first three, they had their sub characters like King Shark, Clayface, and that little mine guy.
I forgot his name.
Me too.
But he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
And that was the group of Harley Quinn. And of course, Poison Ivy.
Like legit in the comics and shit? Like, or just in the series?
The series.
Okay.
The series.
Right.
It was great. I loved that show.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, hell yeah, I knew Harley Quinn. Even though I didn't really care about Harley Quinn, it was a sub-character.
Yeah.
But they all worked. They blended together.
Right.
But these last two seasons, what they did is now they just focus on her and Poison Ivy. And it sucks.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad.
Damn.
Like it's like bring the team back, and like they show them like little skits here and there
in the background.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, yeah, it sucks. Like, I'll still watch it, but it's like, yeah, man, they went down the show.
I saw that in one of the episodes they bring in Robin.
Oh, yeah. I think that was the last season.
That was the last
And
season.
that was pretty funny, too.
Yeah.
When she was with the Bat family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that was funny, but that's because she works as well with other characters.
Uh-huh.
Harley Quinn, along with Poison Ivy, it sucks.
Oh.
What it really is about the relationship.
Oh.
It sucks.
Okay.
And I don't know if you're like, oh, you're against lesbians, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not.
No, I love
It's not funny.
I just love watching them in 480 and fucking 4K.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask you when you mentioned the Bat family. Maybe you know this series and you can tell me which one it is. There's one where Robin kills Nightwing.
Oh, that's Injustice.
That's from Injustice? Because I saw like a couple of snippets on it. You know the shorts that come out of fucking YouTube and shit like that? And there's one where they were like fighting back and forth, but like I think it was just playful.
Yeah. And he accidentally kills.
Yeah, he hits him with a baton or something like that. Or was it Nightwing kills Robin?
No, it's Robin kills.
Robin kills Nightwing because
Robin takes his mask.
I thought Nightwing was the one with the batons.
No, he is, but they're playing like.
Yeah, they were fighting.
It was an argument, but it was like that.
Yeah.
And then he kills, and it was an accident, but he still killed.
Because then it goes to a scene where Batman's just punching like some kind of fucking thing that's his knuckles are all bleeding and shit.
Yeah,
like,
Nightwing was the first Robin. That was really his first kid.
Was it really his kid? Because
No, Robin.
I know Dick Grayson's like from the Flying Graysons.
Yeah,
and he took him in.
Yeah, but that was his first kid, really.
Okay.
Because Damien didn't show until later in the comics. And Robin, Dick Grayson was his first Robin.
Yeah,
So
his first sidekick.
He cared for him like he was his son. That's
okay. Then, and I'm gonna probably get hate for this, but then who's Red Hood?
Red Hood's Jason Todd.
Jason Todd. Thank
He
you.
was
Thank
the
you.
second Robin.
That Joker
Killed. He did kill.
So then where did the Red Hood come from?
Okay, so this is where it gets. I can't explain too much because it's comics. I'd have to be like, dude, just fucking read it. Because people tell me to ask me all the time, especially Red Hood.
Because I remember that there was something about like he ended up like in the explosion, he ended up getting sent to another thing, or he made it or something like.
No, he died. He did die.
Right.
So like, what really happened was from the comics is,
come on, let it out.
There was an event in DC. It was one of their major like storylines in the timeline where it was called Infinite Crisis, I believe. Yeah, Infinite Crisis. And it was this whole fucking parade where like the world's gonna end, but a different universe of characters come in to the regular universe, which is the one where Jason Todd's dead, blah, blah, blah. And there's one called Superboy. He's a Superboy. He's not Superman. He's Superboy from another universe.
Right.
But what happens is he ends up losing it and accidentally kills some of the Teen Titans.
Right.
And when he kills them, he pretty much goes psycho mode because he killed people.
Yeah.
So he pretty much becomes a bad guy.
Oh, shit.
So they have a fight with him, blah, blah, blah. And he ends up using his, what's it called? Heat vision. And he misses. I forgot who was fighting. He was fighting like a regular Superman. And remember, this is comics because it makes no fucking sense. Okay. You're probably like, what the fuck? And people are like,
no, I'm following along.
What happens is he misses and he shoots his laser beams. And where it misses, where they go, is out of all the places it could shoot, it shoots at Robin's grave, which is Jason Todd.
Right.
And pretty much he comes to life, but he's not fully aware of who he is.
Right.
Like, he's alive, but he has memories of Bruce Wayne and all that, but he doesn't know who Bruce Wayne is. He just has these moments of remembering his life.
Right.
So pretty much what's Thalia, which is Ra's al Ghul's daughter, takes him in, throws him in the Lazarus pit. If you don't know what the Lazarus pit is, that's where Ra's pretty much, that's how he stays young. It keeps his youth because technically he's like hundreds of
years old. Yeah.
So she throws him in there. He gets his memory back, blah, blah, blah. And now he wants revenge. So he takes on the Red Hood mantle. And the Red Hood mantle is a reference to the Joker. because the Joker killed him. So if you didn't know this, which this is comics, there's nobody really knows the story of the Joker. There's always like the
different variations.
So,
I heard
the one that everyone goes by and I go by was he was a comedian. Like he had a daughter, he had a wife.
Yeah.
He was poor, and he did a job with the mafia, and they made him wear a red hood outfit.
Okay.
So that's why, like, he came back and took on the red hood outfit. It was like a fuck you to the Joker.
Right.
And, of course, a fuck you to Batman.
Right, because he would actually kill.
Yeah.
He would actually kill. And that's funny because in that fucking, not the comics, and the show, the Red Hood, the voice of the Joker in that one is the same voice for Marcus Phoenix and Bender.
Jesus Christ.
I love voice acting. I love voice actors. Dude, he's got a pretty good range. I mean, he does Bender. He does Jake the dog from Adventure Time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The Marcus Phoenix. He does the Joker, dude. A pretty good rendition of the Joker.
Oh, yeah. I love that Joker.
He did a really fucking good job. Where the Batman finally kills the Joker with the Batarang, I think. That was him too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He did a really good fucking job, dude.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did a good job. But besides that, yeah, that's the story. It's comics, man.
It's a bit confusing, but I was able to follow along pretty well. I was just curious as to like how the fuck did that happen? How did it come to be? Because in total, there's like 4 Robins.
Yeah, there's
like you have Jason Todd, Dick Grayson, and then Damian, and then you have the female Robin, which is what's her name, Cassandra or something like that?
Cassandra, because there was one called Cassandra Cain, but then she became Batgirl.
Oh,
yeah.
See, I did not know that. I did not know that.
Really, to help you out.
Well, I thought she was Gordon's daughter.
No, that's Barbara. She's the first Batgirl.
She's the first Batgirl.
This one was another one.
Okay.
Yeah, but she was just it for a little bit. She became something. I think she called herself now the Splitter. But just to help you when it comes to the Robins, it's Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and then Damian.
Oh shit! So there's 5 Robins in total if you include the girl Robin.
Yeah, if you include girls, there's more. There's Cassandra Cain. There's Selena, or another one, she becomes the Huntress, and then the one from the Dark Knight, I always forget her name, Carrie or whatever. So technically there's more Robins, but
oh shit,
technically they stick with the 4 because they stuck with the Robin mask.
Right.
So like the other ones were just like part-time.
Oh, okay, because I mean, there's now like in the show, there's one where it's Batman, Red Hood, Nightwing, and Robin.
Yeah.
So then there's one male Robin missing. Yeah,
it's usually Tim Drake. It's either Tim Drake or Jason Todd that they usually cut out.
Right.
So that's really it when it comes to comics. Robins.
Yeah. Because I mean, even Batman Beyond was fucking confusing.
Batman Beyond.
And I mean, I don't want to spoil it. Like, you do know what happens at the end. I'm pretty sure you do know who he is.
Who?
Terry McGinnis.
Oh yeah, he's a clone. He's not a clone, but he's Bruce Wayne's son in a sense.
A clone of Bruce Wayne, because Amanda Waller legit tells him like the world needs Batman.
Yeah, the world needs a Batman.
Yeah. So like that tripped me out when I fucking saw that older.
Yeah,
I didn't see that ending until I was fucking older, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I remember that episode.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
So like my girlfriend, she knows, just like everyone, she knows the superheroes. She knows, since she's been with me, she's learned all these nerd things, and I can go to that episode.
Right.
Because she loved Batman Beyond as a kid. I was like, did you ever see? Yeah, I was like, did you ever see the actual ending? She's like, what are you talking about? And I saw that. Yeah, and like, she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah. Give you something to remember about. So, and now you go see that. Well, my last boyfriend, he taught me. I was like, I'm saying you up to the next guy's gonna be a lucky man.
Indeed.
But I guess that will end it. We've been talking for a good while.
Yeah, we have actually. Now that you mention it, hell yeah, we've been talking for a good while. And with the technical difficulty, don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yeah.
Anything you want to say towards the end?
You know what I always say.
Say it again, please.
Drink water and fuck.
Drink water and fuck. And at that, we'll end it at the Bison Lounge, the podcast on everything and nothing, as you can hear it for yourself. Thank you for listening.
Deuces.